Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Real Talk. Today we are in our new office. So as you can tell, new everything.
Background is different, yo.
Not everything. And so we're gonna begin with today's topic. Okay, so for some context, if you guys don't know, basically there was a female student in NUS that was showering, and then as she was showering, she saw someone slip a camera under the showering stall, and then she shot, "What the f-?" And the guy ran out, and then she went to review the camera footage, I guess with the help of the school.
Yeah.
And basically they found this guy snooping around, checking for toilets with girls inside.
She also reported it to NUS and the police, but little action was taken against Nicholas, so she decided to release a statement on her IG stories, and now we're talking about it.
So if you guys follow like Jade on Instagram, you realize that she's supremely triggered and she should be. Please talk us through your triggeredness, Jade.
We will be here until 9 o'clock tonight.
Okay, but that's not why we started at 4.
10. Yes, we started at 4. So I'm very upset. Okay, shall we talk about...
Here we go.
Yeah. So shall we talk... To me, it starts off with how are we prosecuting sexual offenders? This is like at the level of the law. At that level, he was given a conditional warning. This means that it will not be on his record. You know, let's say in 2 years' time, he's caught filming another girl. The High Court has clarified that this may very well have no impact on his sentencing then, even though he's done it 2 times. I read 2 other cases where the guy was both a first-time offender and it was a one-off case of them filming and they both got jail time and a fine. Are people really shocked that Monica is like, hey, I don't feel like justice was served? The prosecutors in this case really need to come out and say these were the mitigating factors because this has become a public debate.
So at which point like the reporting ended with the police, right? Like past NUS, right?
So that is where the law is concerned, where jail time is concerned. But because there is no jail time, there's just this conditional warning. She's like, okay, what about on the school end? I don't want to go to school and have to see this guy on campus.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys a story about what happened in NUS. And this is a really horrible story.
NUS.
I remember my sister was telling me this story and it made her cry and it makes me so upset. So there was this girl from your NUS and what happened to her was she got drunk at a party and she was date raped.
Huh?
Date
In
rape.
Singapore?
Date rape
God,
in
God
Singapore.
damn it. In the dorm.
In the dorm. So it happened on campus with 2 students both from NUS. So it's completely within the university's jurisdiction. And then there was, of course, a lot of doubt cast on the case where people were like, well, maybe she wanted it. Maybe there's buyer's remorse. I don't agree, but hey. But the kicker
was this case ever reported?
Yes, it was reported.
Okay.
It was investigated by the school. The guy got a 1-year suspension.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's
1-year
that one.
suspension.
that's
But
not
wait,
bad.
that is not the kicker. The kicker is, not only was it a date rape case, he had put razors in her vagina.
Oh yeah, I heard this case before.
Razors
Oh
in
my
her
God.
vagina. He confessed to it and it was in the report. Penetration with razors. And that's how she
So
knew
he's-
she was raped the next day because she was bleeding
Oh
in
my
the shower.
Oh my god.
He basically mutilated her genitals. So she reported it to the school. It didn't go up to the authorities, but she reported it to the school and he got 1-year suspension. Now, he is back in school with her.
Oh, that's it.
Oh my god.
This is what I think the school should have done. Either he should be expelled because that is a violent crime. Number 2, if they did not want to expel him, make it so that he is barred from school grounds until she graduates.
Yeah.
He can always go and get a degree somewhere else.
This razor incident, was it
Yeah.
only uncovered recently?
I actually knew
By
about
the
it for
news?
some time because my sister had told me about it. But the reason why it didn't blow up was because nobody was talking about it. So that's why I want to say a big thank you to Monica. Because she's facing so much backlash. Did you guys see the memes I put in the group that I
Yes.
took from the public pages? It was
Yeah,
how to be an
yeah.
influencer in 2019.
That is ridiculous lah. That's
Yeah.
Get raped, get filmed in the shower. That was something somebody actually posted on their Instagram story. Someone with a name, not an anonymous account. And they felt like they could have gotten away with it because clearly there are people who agree with their opinion.
Wait, so is the public leaning towards Nicholas or Monica?
Oh, definitely Monica. Everybody
Definitely,
is.
okay.
It's a very vocal minority.
You know why are they saying this kind of things about Monica? I think my theory or whatever, my opinion I think it's because of the Me Too movement. As in, not hating on the movement. The movement is a great
Necessary.
movement. Yeah. But a lot of people started exploiting it, right? And it kind of encouraged more girls to exploit it. And I think that's what people are thinking of what Monica is doing.
It's really so broad. What you can always stir it to any direction you want. So like one is like actual stories of pain and hurt and like regret.
I don't
Use
think
it
you
to
can
their
lump
favor.
regret together.
Okay lah, not
I think
regret
regret's
but like
your problem,
shame. But there's also another situation where like they saw it as like for their own personal gain.
Correct.
Yeah, like fame or
Money, more directly.
or revenge. Going back to NUS, the whole situation, strong evidence is needed when you come out with a story, which what Monica has, but nothing is really being done. So what does that reflect on the university?
But that's what I like about Monica.
Yeah.
She actually waited until it was investigated before she decided to take anything online. She waited and she made sure that yes, there's CCTV footage. The court didn't make a ruling, but they did give him a serious warning, which means the police essentially believe that he did it. And she waited for him to confess to it as well.
Why does NUS keep doing this then? Does anyone have a theory?
No, it's-
Yes,
you have
I
to
have a
say.
theory. Okay, so I'm gonna refer to this post by Sherman Ong. And Sherman Ong is a legal counsel, but he formerly served on the board of NUS Students Union. And he brought up this very interesting case that happened in 2013. Very similar. This guy was filming girls showering. According to him,
and this is a theory on why NUS didn't do anything about it.
or tries not to. Okay, hold on. Let me try and put my thoughts into words. Can't be angry. I feel gaslit. You know what gaslit means? It's when people make you feel crazy.
The gas then is lit.
So I'm going to refer to a Facebook post by Sherman Ong, who served on the NUS Students Union. The senior admin wanted to keep it under wraps at the RC level. This was the first offense.
Which is resident committee, is it? Sorry,
Yes.
what's that? Okay.
Okay. When the incident occurred a second time, they couldn't contain it anymore. Basically, he offended once, and the RC wanted to keep it under wraps, and so he did it again. And then they had no choice but to take action.
Yeah.
But this guy was not expelled. I think there's a bit of implicit pressure not to let things blow up at different levels. And that's what he said.
So they just don't want to blow it up cause
It's
And
just
US lah.
Yeah lah. I
They
mean,
don't want to blow things up.
they don't want to ruin the school's reputation, but they didn't foresee the fact that like females have a voice and
Yeah.
like Monica voiced out. Yeah.
No, but this is worse one, right? So for example, people know that there's a rapist in your school. You guys don't do something about it. As a parent, how will I feel safe?
The problem is that
Unless
there's
you-
so many cases.
Yeah,
There's
then you kick
over
the out of the school.
Okay, there's over 20 cases in the past 3 years.
20 reported cases.
20 reported cases that have risen up to the BOD.
So losing 20 students equals to what?
No, so
Like-
that means it will happen all the time.
Also, there's a lot of bias regret. I can imagine. There's a lot of people that say it just to screw some guy's life.
They need some sort of evidence if it goes up to the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not easy to prove rape also.
If they don't, no, this is just outrage of modesty.
Okay.
That means molest or filming in showers. In fact, there was a guy who was filming in the children, like filming children. Only,
Like NUS people.
yeah, it was only
Sexless
brought up
society.
to
You know
board.
Wi-Fi, man?
At
Watch
the time,
porn,
it was a
bro.
bit
Okay, sorry.
That is another topic. That
Everything
we
will
also
go
like-
down. If he releases that online, he sort of has this like power over the way that people see her, and he keeps it in his phone.
So I thought that dude threatened like either
No,
I release or
No,
you
I
submit.
don't think.
I think he never got to reach that stage. lah.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
think Monica acted on.
Maybe
her.
he intended to.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But I don't
But
think
it's
so.
so
I don't
sad.
think so, you know.
It's so sad. Like NUS guys, come on, what the man? It's like the
Oh.
smartest people come out there.
But it's not an NUS problem. NTU also has that problem. There was this guy who filmed like
SMU.
66 people.
SMU also has this.
I think like semi-boy contributors or what, they probably are.
Sammy boy.
There was that leak
Shout
on
out.
Sammy Boy, right? He set up a camera at a coffee bean in Holland Village,
Yeah.
and he had recorded a bunch of girls peeing in the toilet, and
Oh,
he
yes,
released
yes, yeah.
all those videos, like months and months of girls.
I go
peeing.
to that coffee bean, you know.
So
Lucky I
cute.
never kena.
Do you check all though?
No, I mean like if
Someone will affect
if
you lah.
yeah,
It's so
yeah.
famous.
There's still a difference in like gender equality between girls and guys, and I feel like it's always her fault. Even though Monica didn't do anything wrong, she was just taking a f***ing shower, and she was just unfortunate to have experienced this. And as a member of society, I think it's on our responsibility to protect vulnerable people.
Yeah.
And we're not doing anything to help her. Instead, like some people are actually flaming her for
Yeah.
like manipulating the situation to get fame. I don't think this is the best way to be famous, right?
Mm.
As much as we hate it, it's not our fault that our shower videos are leaked, but it affects your job. It affects the way that your family sees you. It affects the way that you see people.
And your confidence
And
to like
the way you
find
see
love.
yourself.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think talking about it on the show, we are not really doing anything to help the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you need to do is, if you believe what happened was wrong and you want to seek justice, then read up more about it, and then you can decide, do you want amendments to the law? Do you want NUS to do more about this situation? Do you want NUS to have better disciplinary frameworks? Decide and actually go out there, like write a letter, a simple letter can make all the difference. There are a lot online of
You know what? This is the
letters.
perfect time to start a change.org petition, man.
There is a change.org
Oh,
petition.
right. Okay. Instead of Maroon 5.
Though I
Yes.
support the Maroon 5
This is
because
the
it's
time.
like, people,
You were
like,
upset
break
because
free
of
from that.
Watin. Be upset about this.
Oh, she was a strong supporter of what? You are so worked out over so many things, Jay. So interesting, like you.
Oh.
You should be
Oh, gosh!
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. We understand it's a serious app, but some things really need to be said.
And I think this is an important issue that we should discuss. So if you guys have like any opinions or you feel strongly about certain issues, please educate yourselves and talk about it with your family and friends. And this is how we can lead to the betterment of society.
Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next episode.
Peace!